aadella mutta podadunga and all, then I'll be like, okay, appo lamb fry kudunga. So we went to the back entrance of that shop and we just looked at them. They were like, yes. And we were like, can we please have donuts? Can we please have donuts? I have an umbrella. Like, I swear it's been with me since I was in school. Like literally, if you walk into my school and ask them who's the girl with the umbrella, they would say Nakshathra. It has to be a lot of money. It has to be a lot of money. I think, you know, beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder, right? So many people from a generation would call a nightie, but it's just a really long maxi that I'm so comfortable in. I mean, I think I'm okay with that size and I'm okay with something big. It's just these like, you know, rats and squirrels and mice that just, it's too much. I feel like they're going to run all over me. So VJing is a lot of responsibility. When you're a host, there's a lot of responsibility on you. When you're an actor, you can chill. Somebody comes and tells you your lines. Somebody is going to shoot it. Everything is fine, right? But when you're an anchor, you need to take everything into your control.
One makeup product you love and one you hate.
Love and hate. It's not something I hate. It's something that actually enhances your beauty. But fake eyelashes, I can't deal with because my eyes tend to go all, like, you know, I scrunch them up and it's just too much. Like, I cannot handle fake lashes. But I do have to, you know, bear with them when I go for photo shoots and everything. So sometimes I can handle it. Okay. But given a choice, I would never go in for fake eyelashes. Okay. One makeup product that I love would probably be what you can fill your eyebrows with, because I think it completely defines your face and like just changes the whole appearance and brings that, you know, like it wakes you up. It's something like that. So I love eyebrows.
Okay. What would be your choice of outfit for a day out, for a casual day out?
Right now, it's something that typically, stereotypically, like my mom and so many people from a generation would call a nightie, but it's just a really long maxi that I'm so comfortable in. Exactly. So I think, and especially in Chennai, I know with this heat and humidity, you don't want anything holding on to you, hugging you. Like even wearing a pair of jeans seems like too much. So it's better to just, like, you know, wear one long maxi that just, you're just good to go out.
Great. Okay. A fashion tip for all the women out there.
A fashion tip. I think it's important to just be comfortable. Like something, I mean, it can be written in a magazine that it's extremely stylish. You could see 10 posts about it on Instagram, people following the hashtag and wearing something. But if you're not comfortable in it, it's just going to show. Everybody who's going to look at you would know you're not comfortable, and that's not a great thing, right? So it's always better to just stay comfortable and wear what makes you happy rather than dressing up for the world. I think that's important.
Do you love cooking?
I do a lot.
So what do you cook the best and what do you love to eat the most?
Biryani is my all-time favorite, mutton biryani with one muttai. Like there are so many stupid people who'll ask you, aadella mutta podadunga and all, then I'll be like, okay, appo lamb fry kudunga. So okay. But still it has to be like mutton biryani with one muttai. And what I like cooking the most would probably be pasta. I bake a lot of cakes, so I like making birthday cakes, like with proper icing and all. I'm not good at it at all. Like I still have a lot to learn, but I will try my best and do something, and then I like baking.
So one craziest thing that you've ever done?
Craziest thing that I've ever done. Okay, I actually remember this. I don't know if I'm supposed to take brand names, but there's this mall that has like Dandiya night that happens every year in Chennai. So we went for this Dandiya night and we were starving, and all they had was like chaat and like Maggi or like jalebi, and we were craving for donuts because they have a donut shop right there in front of the Dandiya place. And we were like, oh, how I wish we could just open this up and go pick up a couple of donuts and come by. And then we saw a couple of employees from that donut shop walk through the back gate. So me and my friends, we actually followed them. Okay. We went to the back entrance of that shop and we just looked at them. They were like, yes. And we were like, can we please have donuts? Can we please have donuts? And they were so kind that they actually gave us donuts for free, about 4 or 5 donuts just for free. They said, you know what, this is such a funny incident, you can just keep them. Great. And we took those donuts. So in the middle of the night at about 12 or 2 or something like that, 12 a.m., 2 a.m., we actually got free donuts from a donut shop, and that's probably like the craziest thing. The other thing was, actually we can think of this. So I went to Washington, and from I think one of the monuments, we walked to the airport to rent a car. Because we said we've been walking too much, we need a car, we need to rent a car. Okay. But we were just having a good conversation that we ended up walking to the airport itself. Okay. And we were like, we could have just gone back to the hotel instead. So we ended up walking to the airport from a monument just to rent a car because we were I'm tired.
Okay. How adventurous are you?
How adventurous? I'm up for anything as long as it's not in the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can feel you.
I know. As long as it's not sunny, like if it's in the dark, you want me to bungee jump, I'll be up for it. I mean, no, it'll be scary. Actually, I'm not up for that, but I'd be up for anything as long as it's not too sunny. Yeah, that's how adventurous I am.
Okay. Your biggest fear?
My biggest fear: rats or squirrels.
You're okay with lizards?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm okay with that size and I'm okay with something big. It's just these like, you know, rats and squirrels and mice that just, it's too much. I feel like they're going to run all over me, so it's too much. Even cockroaches I'm okay with. It's just rats.
Okay. If you were given a chance to switch your career, what would you choose?
Switch my career? Oh no, I don't want to switch to anything else. I love my job. I'm happy doing whatever it is, like be it like hosting events or shows or like acting. I'm very happy. Given a choice, I don't really know. Maybe something on the planning side, maybe events or something that involves a lot of maybe wedding planners, party planners, or like events, something like that.
So what's your first love then, acting or VJing?
I think it's being in front of the camera. It's dressing up, putting on makeup and being in front of the camera. I think that's my favorite part.
Amazing. Okay. How do you handle all the attention on social media, be it love and hate?
I don't handle it.
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, there's nothing much to handle. I mean, if there is love, there is a lot of positivity that comes to you, but that's life, right? Like irrespective of social media, anywhere you're going to find positivity and negativity. I think Newton was a very smart man when he told you everything has an equal and opposite reaction. So it's just something that you would have to deal with in life. And the greatest thing about social media is you always have that block button. So just go ahead and use it is what I would say. Like, you know, like you just need to block a few people. I think my block list would probably be just as long as my followers list. Like I go ahead and block anybody who I just want to shoo away from my life. So I think that's how I handle it.
Cool. Your dream destination?
I think more than me, my mom has turned this into my dream destination. Like when we watched Tamasha, Corsica became our dream destination. Yeah, so it's my mom's and she's just conveniently manipulated me into thinking it's mine too. So Corsica.
Okay. Which is more difficult, VJing or acting?
I don't think either of them is difficult. I think it's only difficult when you're around like people who make it difficult for you. Like it could be a very stressful event or it could be a very stressful shoot. Like it's just about the kind of people you're around. But I think both of them are pretty easy. VJing is a lot of responsibility. When you're a host, there's a lot of responsibility on you. When you're an actor, you can chill. Somebody comes and tells you your lines. Somebody is going to shoot it. Everything is fine, right? But when you're an anchor, you need to take everything into your control. So this is a little more challenging, but it also pays off. The satisfaction you get is worth it.
Okay. So were you passionate, like right from the beginning after your schooling or something, you wanted to get in, you know, into acting or VJing right from the beginning, or how did it happen?
Not really. It happened by chance. Like I got into this because I attended one of my friends' auditions and I ended up getting selected for the show and I ended up doing that show, and then one led to another and I'm where I am. So unless I have an event in my kitty or like I have a show in my bag, then I'm not really too passionate. I don't have big goals saying this is what I want to do, this is where I want to be or anything like that. But if I have something to do right now, I'm incredibly passionate about it, like answering this question. That's it. Extremely short-term goals.
Great. Okay. 5 things in your bag which you cannot survive without.
In my bag?
Yeah.
Money maybe.
Yeah.
And money, of course, I think. My lip balm. I have an umbrella. Like, I swear it's been with me since I was in school. Like literally, if you walk into my school and ask them who's the girl with the umbrella, they would say Nakshathra. I used to walk across my school ground with an umbrella. This is not something that started because I'm in the industry or I need to protect myself. This started since I was young. As a school girl, I used to walk to my school with an umbrella. So it's always been in my bag. I have a really cool, tiny umbrella. So my umbrella, money, lip balm, perfume, it's important, and phone. Yeah. Car keys. Perfume I might ignore, but I need my car keys.
What do you think is most important when you look for a guy in future? Looks or humor? Which will you give more importance to? Or maybe we can twist it around like this. Your idea of an ideal guy.
My idea of an ideal guy. I think it's someone you should be able to have a conversation with, right? That's so important. Like, and I think that covers everything. So when you're in the mood for some laughter, it should be a funny conversation. If you're in for some serious advice, he should be able to give you that. So something like that. So someone you can talk to, and I think, you know, beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder, right? So if he's a very smart guy and if I'm really into him, whatever his features are, he would be good looking to me. So that's what it's going to be. So I think it's basically someone I can have a conversation with.
If you stranded on an island, who would you want with you?
If
Only
I'm
one
stranded
person.
on an island,
Yeah.
invariably my mother would be stranded on it with me because she travels with me absolutely everywhere. Like even for We magazine, I've done so many events, you would never spot me without my mother, right?
True.
So if I'm stranded on an island, even without a choice, my mother would be stranded on it with me. So she will be the other person. And you know, I'm telling you, we would have a great time on that island. Even if nobody saves us, the two of us would have a ball of a time. So yeah.
Great. If you were asked to live without social media for a month, for some money, for say some money, will you survive?
It has to be a lot of money. It has to be a lot of money, and then I would survive. As long as I have my people around me, like my friends and family, I think I would be fine. It's not going to be too hard to deal with as long as I have people to talk to. But if someone actually wants me to do it, it has to be a lot of money.
Okay. Who's your go-to person?
My mother.
Thank
Absolutely. She's my go-to everything. My go-to pillow, my go-to person, my go-to chef, my go-to doctor. Absolutely everything.
What does she cook the best?
She makes everything that my mama makes is incredibly delicious. And we have some really cool family recipes because I've never had this at any other restaurant and nobody else knows how to make it except my mother and like close people in the family, right? So maybe her mutton kurma, her fish curry, her fish fry, her prawn fry, her crab. So basically you can see we're like a complete meaty family. So yeah, she's amazing that way.
Okay, I think we're done.
Yeah, thank you so much. So if you like this video, there's a lot more interesting content coming up. So do subscribe, like and share to We magazine.